Alright, so in this episode of Ask Haydunn, I'm going to be doing a little bit of Nuzlocke challenge stuff in the background. This is post-commentary, so I'm not doing this as I'm playing, but I'm just going to kind of show you what I did. So I surf up this big-ass waterfall. Here we are in the Elite Four, and I'm going to use Shofu. I know I've been carrying around Shofu in my team just as a fly slave for a little while, but now I figure I'm going to actually use him. So he does know a couple of HMs that I'm going to remove because I need the move Ice Beam, because I figure in the Elite Four, Ice Beam's going to be a TM that's going to be pretty much necessary. So now I go to the move deleter, going to delete Defog for, to leave some space for Ice Beam, and that's going to be some pretty good shit. So remove Defog, and now we have one more space. So now I'm in the cave trying to get the Ice Beam, and I realize, shit, I probably shouldn't have deleted Defog. But finally found Ice Beam, and our trek is finally over. So, gonna teach Ice Beam to my dudes, and now I'm gonna start training up Rapidash just a tiny little bit. I'm gonna get Rapidash up to a pretty reasonable level. I'm not gonna show all of it because it would be too much footage, but let's start getting into the questions. First question from Kirby Master 2017 says, what kind of games do you play other than Pokemon? I'm not into as much as I used to be, but I used to be into Call of Duty, that kind of shit. I've actually been playing Call of Duty, like, just as long as I've played competitive Pokemon. Call of Duty, all the Call of Duty games. Street Fighter, I've been into recently. Marvel vs. Capcom, that kind of shit. I Minecraft it all the time. But, yeah, that's kind of it. I haven't played too many other games recently, but yeah. Next question from Colton the Cool Man. He asks, when and how was Pokemon introduced to you? Pokemon was introduced to me probably the same way it was to quite a bit of you guys. It was right when Red and Blue came out, and my brother and his friends got it. My brother's like 4 years older than me, so he had it, and I was like, okay, if my brother's playing it, this shit's gotta be kick-ass. So I started playing it. I didn't even know if I knew what I was doing, but I probably was just fucking around. It was a pretty sweet game, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this shit, and I guess it just kind of stuck with me. Look what I'm doing now. I do it on YouTube and have 90,000 subscribers watching me play it. But yeah, I just kind of followed all the generations, and I just forever just kind of played with all my friends, and it was just kind of went off from there. This question's a good one from Michael Cog. So Haydunn, Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go with Nurse Jenny because that's like both of them combined. And think about that for a second. That'd be like a Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny threesome. Hell yes. Alright, B Herring 918 says, Kim Kardashian straight out of the shower or Nicki Minaj on a bumpy plane ride? Definitely not Nicki Minaj. My god. Kim Kardashian. For sure. Alright, this one is a popular one. This guy's username was name20089 or something. Haydunn, what is your friend code? I want to battle you. In like 9 exclamation marks. My friend code is 6969 space 6969 space 6969 space 1337. The Muff Wizard wants to know how big my nips are. Good question, bro. Good question. They probably about the same size as a nickel. This next guy says, Haydunn, have you ever gotten bitches from your wealth of Pokemon knowledge? I only get my bitches from my wealth of Pokemon knowledge. What kind of question is that, obviously? Alright, guy by the username of SickNipples8 says, are you a virgin? No. Sweet username, by the way, though. Alright, next question. If you were in a canoe stuck in a tree, how many omelets does it take to get to the moon? By Yankees fan 12334. What? Alright, if you were offered the opportunity to help make the next Pokemon game, what new mechanics would you add to the game? By Big Black Raccoon. I would add that all the female characters must either be in a kitchen making you a sandwich, or be sucking your dick. No, but in all reality though, I would probably add some sort of new mechanism where, like, instead of you just telling your Pokemon what to do, you could like control them. You know, like, kind of like a Street Fighter type of thing. Like, you could still use moves, like they would still be super effective against each other, but you would have to have more skill involved in kind of the whole thing, because it gets boring, you know, just having to. It's more like chess now. I would make it more action type of stuff, but I think that would be interesting. I've known a lot of people that kind of agree with me on that, and I think that would be a pretty cool thing to add into the game, like, you know? Alright, this next guy says, I'm from Germany, and my question is, may you say Lars is cool in your video? By C. Mazic. No. Lars is cool. Alright. Question from Kurt is the Hedgehog. Are you a boy or a girl? This question has 22 thumbs up, might I note. I'm clearly a girl. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought everybody knew that one. With which other Pokemon YouTuber would you make a sex tape with? By It's Andre 11. Blame tits. I mean, truth. Okay, this one isn't really a question, but I thought I should just mention it. This guy says, bro, not one of these questions said from a day ago or longer. You obviously just skim through the newest ones, and when you want to make your video, so there's no point in asking now. Well, now you look stupid because I just answered your question, which was like a couple months old, so yeah. Fail. I do read every question, so feel free to leave a comment on this video if you want to know something. I will look at it. I might not answer it, but I will look at it. Alright, I am Ziltoid1 says, you single? With a little winky face. Oh yes. And I'm ready for some of that Ziltoid dick. The next guy says, what is the difference between a goose? What? C Melonhead wants to know why these questions are so damn retarded, and I honestly ask myself that, so I can't answer that one. Sorry. All right, this is a good one. This is from Desert Eagle 511. If you had to choose, which would you rather do? 1. Stick a cactus up your ass. 2. Be Rob Schneider's best friend. Or 3. Listen to Justin Bieber's song for 24 hours straight. Man, that is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with listen to a Justin Bieber song for 24 hours straight because. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, neither. I would never, no way would I ever want to do that. I would probably shoot myself in the side of the face before I had to do any of these 3 things. Actually, you know, Rob Schneider's a pretty cool guy. Alright, next question is from Mad Crocodile. Would you consider prostitution after YouTube? 16 thumbs up. You know, and not only have I considered it, I've already began my career in prostitution. So, look for me on your local street corner. Global1211 says, cheese? Yes. This next guy asked, why do people use hashtags on Facebook by Rolfie172? I don't understand it either. Hashtags aren't even cool on Twitter, and those that they actually do something on Twitter. Stop using hashtags. You look like a bunch of dumb people. Alright, Penis Spinning says, noob say what? What? Alright, Escaloco says, what is the most fucked up thing you've ever done? This isn't the most fucked up thing I've ever done because I don't think I'd be able to say that, but this is something I felt worthy of being in this video. So, I was hanging out at my house one night. I was by myself, just chilling. I was probably just like editing videos or something, and I figured, alright, I'm just gonna go to bed. I went to bed at like 11:30. I was tired. I had school the next day, and yeah, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna go to bed, and yeah, so I set my phone on vibrate because I always set it on vibrate when I want it to wake me up with my alarm. So I go to bed and I wake up in the morning thinking, alright, I'm gonna take a shower, gotta go to school. I got 0 periods, so it's always dark outside by the time I get to school. So it was dark as shit. So I wake up, I look in my window, I'm like, damn, it's dark as hell out. I can't see a damn thing. But I get up, I go into the shower, I take a shower, I'm like, shit, I'm like extra tired today. The fuck is the deal? I'm like exhausted today. So I get into my room, I get dressed, and then no, I didn't get dressed. I got my shirt on and like boxers, and like so. So then I sit down on my computer because I usually just sit on my computer for a minute before I go to school, and the corner of my eye catches the time on my computer, and it was 12:30 midnight. What the fuck? So I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the hell? I totally thought that I was about to go to school just now. And guess what? It was fucking midnight. So then I went back to bed, and then I ended up having a shitty day that day. It turns out that it wasn't my alarm that woke me up. It was somebody that texted me at 12:30. What the hell? Alright, Motorhead7147728 says, do your parents know that you make YouTube videos? Yeah, my parents know. They don't really care. They just kind of, I'm pretty sure they've seen my videos before. My dad's kind of annoying with it. He like shows family. He's like, look what Haydunn does on YouTube, and he has all these views, and yeah, but yeah, they know that I make YouTube videos. I used to kind of hide it. Like my close friends know. I don't like go around telling people, like, yo, I'm Haydunn. I have 90,000 subscribers for Pokemon on YouTube. But yeah, my parents do know, and they really don't care. So that's kind of cool. Blazy King 13 says, do you live anywhere near Shofu? Actually, yes. I live like 20 minutes from Shofu's house. Shofu has come over to my house and just chilled at my house for a little while, and then I've been over to Shofu's probably like twice. It's pretty cool because we can just meet up, and then we go to Maker Studios, and we got to chill with some famous YouTubers and just go on some video shoots and all that kind of stuff. Scyther's Edge says, how much do you get paid from YouTube partnership? Enough to buy a freaking sweet car. Just kidding, probably not even that much.
Different ways to go. Will you fly me away? Take me away with you,
I said I'm coming back around. And you ain't going nowhere, so put your jacket down. They might take me away, but guess who's back in town? Look how I'm feeling, graduated with no cap and gown. I said I'm coming back around. And you ain't going nowhere, so put your jacket down.